What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel where horsepower meets adventure, and every review is about bringing you closer to the cars that can transform your driving experience. Today, we're diving into something rugged, iconic, and built to tackle just about anything you throw at it, to the 2026 Toyota 4Runner. This isn't just another SUV, it's a living legend that's been reshaped for the modern era without losing its off-road soul. If you've been following the evolution of the 4Runner, you know it's been a trusted companion for explorers for decades. But this year's model is on a whole new level. So buckle up and let's take a deep dive into what makes the 2026 4Runner one of the most talked about vehicles of the year. Exterior first impressions are everything, and the 2026 4Runner wastes no time grabbing your attention. The front end is an instant statement, bold, aggressive, and unapologetically ready for action. The new grille is larger and more sculpted, flanked by slim, high-tech LED headlights that give it a fierce stare. Toyota has gone for a modernized yet muscular look, with sharper lines and an elevated stance that communicates strength even before you put it in gear. The bumper design isn't just for show, it's functional, with improved approach angles for serious off-road work. The skid plate underneath peeks out just enough to remind you this machine isn't afraid of a little dirt. From the side, the 4Runner's personality really comes into focus. It's tall, it's tough, and it wears its proportions like armor. The 20-inch alloy wheels on the higher trims are wrapped in chunky all-terrain tires, and the squared-off wheel arches emphasize its go-anywhere nature. A strong character line runs from the front fender to the tail, tying together its athletic profile. You've got practical elements too, like roof rails ready for all your adventure gear, side steps for easier access, and ground clearance that puts many competitors to shame. The proportions feel balanced, and the slightly longer wheelbase this year means more stability both on and off the road. Swinging around to the back, the 4Runner delivers a purposeful design that matches the rest of its rugged styling. The rear lights are sleek yet strong-looking, and the tailgate has a mix of angular cuts and smooth surfaces that keep it modern. Toyota has kept the signature power rear window, which is a favorite among 4Runner fans. It's perfect for loading long items or letting your dog hang its head out on the trail. The rear bumper is high enough for excellent departure angles, and you can spot tow hooks and a hitch receiver that point to its serious towing ability. Overall, every angle tells you this is a machine built for both weekend adventures and weekday duties. Interior: step inside, and the 2026 4Runner greets you with a cabin that's a major leap forward from its predecessors. Toyota clearly listened to the feedback on materials are better, technology is smarter, and the layout feels more premium while still keeping that rugged usability intact. The dashboard has a clean, horizontal design that keeps controls within easy reach, and the central infotainment screen now stretches to a massive 14 inches on upper trims, complete with crisp graphics and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a fully digital driver display that can be customized to show everything from navigation to off-road telemetry. Seating is where the 4Runner balances comfort and durability. The seats are generously padded, with available leather upholstery and heating, ventilation for both front and rear passengers. If you're more into adventure than luxury, Toyota offers water-resistant soft-X upholstery that can handle muddy clothes and wet gear without complaint. Space is plentiful, with improved legroom in the second row and an optional third row for families that need it. Storage solutions are everywhere: big door pockets, a deep center console, and hidden compartments that make it easy to stash your gear. Performance: when it comes to performance, Toyota has made some bold moves for 2026. Gone is the old-school V6, replaced by a more modern and efficient 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. producing a healthy 278 horsepower and 317 pounds-feet of torque. The engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoother and faster than before, giving you better responsiveness both on the road and off. For those who want more punch, Toyota offers a hybrid version combining the same Turbo 4 with an electric motor, boosting output to around 326 horsepower and significantly improving fuel efficiency. The 4Runner still thrives off-road, with a robust body-on-frame construction and the choice of part-time or full-time four-wheel drive systems. Depending on the trim, you can get features like locking rear differentials, multi-terrain select modes, crawl control, and advanced suspension setups designed to handle rocks, mud, snow, and sand. Ground clearance is impressive, and with approach and departure angles optimized for off-road, you can confidently tackle tough trails without scraping the underbody. On pavement, the 2026 model feels more refined, thanks to improved suspension tuning and better noise insulation. Towing capacity remains a strong point, with the 4Runner able to pull up to 6,500 pounds when properly equipped. That means boats, trailers, and campers are all fair game for your weekend plans. And with Toyota's reputation for reliability, you can expect it to keep doing that for years without breaking a sweat. Pricing for the 2026 Toyota 4Runner reflects its capabilities and upgrades. The base SR5 trim starts around $42,000, offering all the essentials for a capable daily driver with off-road shops. Move up to the TRD off-road models, and you're looking at roughly $48,000, with serious hardware for adventure seekers. The TRD Pro, which is the top dog for hardcore off-roading, pushes into the mid-$50,000 range but comes loaded with equipment you'd otherwise have to add yourself. The hybrid models carry a small premium, but many buyers will find the extra efficiency worth it in the long run. At the end of the day, the 2026 Toyota 4Runner manages to walk a fine line between honoring its heritage and embracing the future. It's still unmistakably a 4Runner, tough, dependable, and adventure-ready, but now with the tech, efficiency, and refinement to keep up with modern demands. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer curious about why this SUV has such a loyal following, the 2026 model makes a strong case for itself. It's one of the few vehicles left that feels truly versatile, ready to handle the school run on Monday, a cross-country road trip on Friday, and a mountain trail on Saturday. So, Turbo Tribe, that's our deep dive into the 2026 Toyota 4Runner. If you're looking for something that blends old-school toughness with new-school features, this SUV deserves a spot at the top of your list. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you go for the Turbo 4, the hybrid, or stick with another off-roader entirely? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our next review. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your adventures epic.